Welcome again to our YouTube channel. Why do right decisions often feel wrong? Why do right decisions sometimes feel so wrong? That's a question sometimes people ask themselves. They want to make the right decisions, but it feels so wrong to make those right decisions. But just because the right decision is clear to you or seems clear to everybody, right decision does not always mean it is easy a decision to make. That the right decision is clear and everyone knows the right decision to make, or you know the right decision to make, does not make it easy for you to take that decision. It's not easy. It often feels so wrong. Right decisions are sometimes not made by those responsible for making those right decisions because they fear causing pain on other people. Even you as an individual, there are some things you have avoided simply because you fear the pain they will cause on another person, the pain they will cause on other people. People have avoided to make decisions because they fear the pain they may cause on other people, though that is the right decision to make. Many persons decide to inflict pain on themselves, or one decide to inflict pain on themselves instead of making the right decision that he knows or that she knows will cause pain on other people. It is right to make it, but it's going to be painful to other people. So this person avoids to make that decision because it's going to cause pain on other people. But from the scientific world, from the world of psychology, agonizing over a difficult decision, or others will say agonizing over a difficult decision, is a mentally healthy response to a very difficult situation. So when you find yourself agonizing over a difficult decision that you want to make, it's a healthy response to a difficult situation that you are in. So when you find yourself agonizing, thinking about it, tossing, turning, and wondering what it will cause when you make such kind of a decision, it's a healthy mental response to a difficult situation that you are going through. So don't worry about it. But worrying about other people is a sign that you are a good person. When you find yourself worrying about other people over the decision that you are about to make, it is a sign that you are a good person. When you find yourself going through pain on a decision that you are about to make, it's a sign that you are a good person. You are worried about what you're about to do. You are worried about the decision you're about to make and how it's going to affect other people. It's a sign that you are a good person. It's also good to acknowledge that in life, there will be a time, or many times and moments, when you are going to experience challenges over the decisions that you make. You will face challenges over various decisions that you are about to make. But at the same time, you have to acknowledge that in life, many times, people are going to be mad at you. Some are going to be disappointed by you. Some are going to be heartbroken by you. Some are going to be embarrassed by you. Some are going to be overwhelmed by you. And especially with the decisions that you make, you have to acknowledge that you are going to embarrass some, you are going to heartbreak some, you are going to disappoint some are going to be mad at you for the things that you do. Things that you do, things that you say. Some will be mad at what you say, some will be mad at what you do. So some will be disappointed, embarrassed, overwhelmed. Others will be mad at you. We have to acknowledge that. But in decision making, one has to separate oneself and your emotions from the emotional reactions of other people in your decision making. That you have to separate your emotions and the emotional reactions of other people over the decisions that you are going to make. Indeed, when you are going to make the right decision, do not allow or let the emotions that you experience or your emotions drive your decisions. If you allow your emotions to drive your decisions, they will often stop you from making the right decisions. It is good to experience the emotions. It is good to go through the emotions, to worry about what you are going to do and what it will cause, the pain, the effects, and everything else. It's good to go through those emotions, but do not allow them or let the emotions drive your decision making. Because if you do, they will often stop you from making the right decisions. The right decision often feels so wrong. Why do they feel so wrong? Because when our emotions drive our decision making process, the right decision feels so wrong. It is our emotions that make the right decision that we are about to make to feel so wrong. It is true that adults, mature people, grown-ups, are allowed to feel the way they feel. They are allowed to feel the way they are going to feel after you've made the right decisions. They are allowed to be angry with you. They are allowed to feel heartbroken. They are allowed to be devastated. They are allowed to be overwhelmed by your decisions. They are allowed to be shocked. We never knew this person to be like this. They are going to be shocked, embarrassed. Others will be extremely pissed off with you. They'll be mad at you. They are allowed to go through all those emotions by the decisions that you make, what you say, and what you do. They are allowed, they are adults, they are allowed to go through those emotions. To be angry, to be broken, to be embarrassed, to be overwhelmed, to be devastated, to be shocked, to be pissed off with you. It's good for them to be pissed off at you. But you can't or you cannot control it. But what many people do when they are faced with such kind of decision making, they try to control such emotions and reactions from other people by avoiding the decision. They avoid it. Even by you. Sometimes maybe you avoid doing things. They avoid the truth. They control that by avoiding the truth. Some of us are victims of avoiding the truth in order to make sure the other people are not hurt. Other people are not going through pain. Other people are not embarrassed. We avoid the truth. Many of us avoid calling out our friends, for example, when they talk behind our backs. We avoid calling them out and saying, no, what you are doing is not right. Some of us have avoided confronting our relatives for conning us, for cheating us, for lying to us. We have avoided confronting our own relatives or putting a stop to a painful relationship. We avoid putting a stop to a painful relationship because we fear the pain it's going to cause on the other person. To avoid it feels nice. It feels easier to avoid it. Because avoiding it means that you are not going to face it. You are avoiding to face the truth, so you avoid it. It is easier now, but it will be very difficult later to deal with it. Avoiding difficult conversations now will not make them easier or better next year. As a person, as an individual, our job and our responsibility as persons and as individuals is to live our lives aligned to our values. Living our lives aligned with our values. Do you have values that you stand for? Do you have values that you cherish? Is your life aligned with your values as we speak? Sometimes that's going to be painful to other people. It's going to hurt other people. When you live and stand for your own values, it will hurt other people. It will be painful to someone. It's going to disappoint someone. It's going to cause pain to someone. It's going to cause heartbreak to somebody. It's going to embarrass someone. etc. and very many other things, many emotional reactions that you may receive from other people. By living by your values, living your life aligned with your values is not going to be easy on other people. It's going to embarrass them. It's going to hurt them. It's going to disappoint them. It's going to heartbreak some, because you stand and live according to your values. It's not going to be easy. Therefore, we are being called, especially as Christians, to learn to ride the emotional wave of life. What do we mean by that? To ride the emotional wave of life. We have to understand that emotions are like ocean waves. They rise, they fall. We know when the emotions rise and we know when they fall. We are called to learn to ride the emotional way of life. They rise and they fall, but the right vision remains. The waves will rise, they will fall, but the water remains. The ocean remains. You have to decide whether you are the emotions that rise and fall, or you are the ocean that is deep. and founded. When you learn to ride the emotions of life, then you'll be able to allow people to feel how they feel. Allow people to feel how they feel with your decisions, but make the right decisions. Allow them to feel what they feel, but make the right decisions. Focus on your own emotions, not on other people's emotions. Do not try to manage or to control other people's emotions. Rather, control and manage your own emotions in making decisions. Other people's emotional reactions are not your responsibility to manage. Why? Because you cannot fix them. Other people's reactional emotions or emotional reactions to your decisions are not your responsibility to manage. Why? Because you cannot fix them. Stay in control of your own emotions. Stay in control of your own decisions. Make the right decisions, even when they make other people upset. Make the right decisions even when they make other people upset. They are adults. They are allowed to feel what they feel. They are allowed to go through the emotions. Know when the emotions rise and when they fall. But the constant fact is the ocean remains, the water remains deep and founded. Right decisions, as we said, feel so wrong because we are trying to manage other people's emotional reactions to those decisions. So we go to the question we asked: why do right decisions feel so wrong? Right decisions feel so wrong. They feel so wrong because we are trying to manage other people's emotional reactions to those decisions. That's when they feel so wrong. But for you as an individual to go through worry, emotions, wondering what pain your decisions are going to make is healthy. When you find yourself agonizing over the decisions that you are going to make and how they are going to affect other people, is a healthy response to a difficult situation that you find yourself. Go through the process, but at the end of the day, make the right decision. I've come to learn that lesson late in my life, that I have to make those decisions and not try to manage the reactions and the emotions of other people to those decisions. I've avoided making many decisions because I knew the pain they are going to cause on other people and how other people are going to feel about those decisions. So therefore, I tried to avoid most of those decisions. But at the end of the day, they have caused more harm than good. If I would have made such decisions earlier, I would have helped those people to become even better. So always make the right decisions. Learn to ride the emotions of life. Know when they fall, when they rise. But the ocean waters remain firm and founded. Make the right decisions, even when they feel so wrong. Allow people to feel how they feel, for they are adults. Why? Because you cannot fix those emotions. Be in control of your own emotions and your own decisions. Live a life aligned to your values. And be blessed by God. May God bless you and have a good time. See you again.